something that keeps catching up on my wheels, but I don't know what it is. Probably need to sweep. How's everybody doing today? Happy New Year's Eve, the last day of 2025. I know if you're anything like me, you're really looking forward to the new year with new, I don't really do resolutions, but I do like focus words and whatnot throughout the year. Not always on the first, but sometimes it's just a new, it's a renew. Hi, Janet. Hi, Cindy. How's everybody doing today? So I am live with Craft Around the Clock, but I need to share myself in. So if you guys can just be a little patient. Hi, Melinda. Michael, how are you? Hi, Tammy. Happy almost New Year. Happy last day of the year. I have to share this myself. So with Craft Around the Clock, where is it? How do I do that? Share to a group. Here we go. Usually my trusty leader will share me in, but it's casual week, so we're doing it ourselves. So thank you for being patient while I do that. The keyword while you're waiting is balloon. Type the word balloon and you'll get a message from my page with all the things. Cindy, I'm not missing it. We're tape delayed, so don't tell me anything that's going on in the game because we are watching it later. My husband's got to work today, so we'll watch it after. Hi, Janet. How's everybody doing? Happy almost New Year. Yes. I'm doing great. I spent the last 2 days cleaning my house. Like, it's not all the way done, but it's getting there. Like windows and scrubbing and that kind of deep cleaning. And I don't get time to do that very often. So it's, I'm trying to get it set for when I go back to school on Monday. So I'm getting ahead on that. And plus, even though I didn't put up a tree, my house somehow got full of Christmas stuff. And so, hi, Ellen, how are you? I need new contacts. Hi, Patricia. Anyway, I have a cutout here. We're going to go ahead and paint everything that's right here in bright white. I did a bunch of prep work beforehand on this project, so you guys wouldn't have to watch me paint for 7 days. But I did save this little part. So we're just going to paint this little part, and then we'll start putting everything together. But anyhow, so I had 1 million boxes because I save all Amazon boxes for my Etsy business. And people give me boxes, and my best friend, she's like, here, can you use this box? So I just spent the last hour of my day in my garage cutting some orders that were placed on my Etsy site. And those will go out Saturday. If you place an order on my Etsy site, they will go out Saturday they'll go out Friday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. They're going to go out on the 2nd, you guys. You guys, Saturday is my birthday. I should know that Saturday is not the 1st, or the 2nd. Anyway, Saturday is my birthday, you guys. Anyway, they will go out on Friday. I misspoke. And anyway, I was breaking down boxes. I have this trusty little tool. It's like a handheld box cutter thing. It's, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's almost like a little saw that cuts boxes down. You couldn't even get in my garage. There were so many boxes. So now it's to a dull roar. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Thank you, Ellen. Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. I'm never on the TV or on anything like that, so I totally forgot it was even a game today. But Jace did, since you brought it up, Jace did say, we'll watch it when I get home. And We don't even want to know. We're so disappointed with the program and what's been going on there that we've been following the basketball team lately. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, guys. All right, so we're just going to give this 2 coats, and obviously my sticky mat is not sticky enough. So I'm going to have to hold it. Needs a cleaning, apparently. Ah! I might as well just tape it down, for Pete's sake. Okay, that should be good. This idea is from the winter launch. Guys, free shipping ends tonight. Oh, there's another heart. So you can get free shipping today, or yesterday and today. That will end at midnight. There's no minimum, from my understanding. You just can't, like, there's only a maximum amount of shipping that they will cover for you. So if you pay for, if you want to do overnight shipping or something like that, because you're in a hurry, you would have to pay for that. But everything else, shipping is covered on my chalk site. Thank you. You guys are so nice. I didn't mean to bring up that it was my birthday. I was just trying to, on Saturday, but I was trying to figure out what day my stuff's going to go out. Friday. It's going to happen. Okay, we got all these painted. Let's get some clean hands. So I've been busy, like I said, boxing up Christmas, but also getting my winter stuff put out in my house and then boxing up some things to take to school. Those are already in my truck. I feel very productive these last few days. I need a day where I just sit on the couch, eat popcorn, and watch TV. I haven't had that day. Maybe that day will be tomorrow. That might be tomorrow. We'll see. That day may come. I don't know if I'd actually be happy sitting all day long and watching TV. You guys know how I am. Once in a while, I'll take a day like that, but tell me what you're doing for New Year's. We are staying in. We have friends coming over. We're obviously going to be watching the Michigan game later. Thank you for the hearts. Guys, if you're watching, will you hit that heart button for me? That helps me so much. You have no idea. It helps me not just on this video, but it helps my future videos when people interact. So I appreciate it if you hit that heart button. Where do you buy your sponge applicators? Oh, Terry Ann, I mentioned this on a live not that long ago. Let me show you. I got these particular ones at Michael's. Let me show you. I'll show you the tub. It came in this huge tub. 72 pieces. I'm going to hold up the label. I'm going to try to get it out of the, hang on. There's a glare. Whoop, there we go. This is it. I got them at Michael's. I want to say I paid $10 for it. There's no price on it right now. I want to say I paid $10 for 72. It has been worth it because I had 6 before this. And they were the Dollar Tree ones, so they get really a lot of bend up here, and they're old. They need to be thrown away. What I like about these is they're very stiff, and it just makes it easier to paint with. You're welcome. Steering home, grilling steaks for dinner. Nice. I'm sorry you're still in the hospital. Hi, Lori. How are you? Sissy is with my hubby having supper. Oh, sorry, staying in with my hubby. I can't even read. I'm going to be able to go back to school. Do I know how to teach? Who knows? Watching movies together. That's nice. Is there like a special movie you guys like to watch for New Year's, or are you going to watch something new? Okay, so what I'm going to do is sand all of these, and normally I leave my cutouts like on the sticky mat when I sand and wax, but it wasn't very sticky, so we're going to move on and just hold it. I don't have that many pieces, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. And we're going to wax them and make them super cute. Ordering Mexican food and staying in. Brenda, where do you, is this like a local place for you, or text Texas has the best Mexican food, you guys. Like, we go home to Michigan. No wonder I didn't like Mexican food when I lived in Michigan. You guys, it wasn't good. I mean, it's awesome in Texas. Not sure what we'll watch. Oh, okay. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are amazing. All right. I am going to wax everything so that my sticky transfer doesn't pull up my paint. Staying in home and making goulash. You know what? I have not had goulash in years. Actually, I haven't had goulash since I lived under my mom's roof because I have never made it myself. I used to have it as a kid all the time. I never liked it as a kid. I remember like complaining. But I think if I was an adult, like now as an adult, I probably would like it. Thanks for sprinkling. Appreciate you so much, as usual. Okay, guys, everything is ready to go, at least for this, what we're using now. We're going to use 2 transfers like I like to do. This one's a size A. It's from the new launch. It says, Happy Valentine's Day, and at the bottom it says, P.S. You are loved. Okay? Now, what you get with these cutouts is the words Happy Valentine's Day, the 3 hearts, and this part, okay? I did not want to have to go searching through the laser for those little tiny pieces. They fall through, and I can tell you what, it is a pain to find those little tiny pieces. All right, so what you want to do is just add some lint to the back of your transfer. Yes, the name is Popos, and I'll have to pick it up and then home for the night. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, you're in Arizona. Okay. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up on the cutout. And we might as well put the hearts in here while we're at it. Because we're going to do all this in red. And we might as well get the hearts in because those are going to be red. Just like this. And then we're going to do all of this in candy apples, what we're going to do. Okay? So we're just going to take our squeegee and start here, I guess. I guess I wanted to do that little part in black. It's fine. We're going to do it in red for now. Whoops. Hang on. I got way too much paste. All right. Let's get our paste pressed in. On this whole kit and caboodle. So incidentally, my daughter's birthday is Valentine's Day. So I tend to decorate a little bit more for Valentine's Day than maybe some people. Just because for us, Valentine's Day was always known as Caitlin's birthday in our house. We never really went out for Valentine's Day until after she was off at college. So that's kind of how our life was. She was born where I was due on Valentine's Day, and she was born on Valentine's Day. And then my nephew, my sister's son, was due 2 years later on the 7th. And then he was born on Valentine's Day. So we got a couple of Valentine's Day babies in our family. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Okay, that's that for now. This you're going to clean in your sink with water. I'm just going to put it in here. Thank you for the hearts. And then I need to clean this because we are going to do the letters. I just decided to chalk the whole thing, even though I'm going to then go back and do the letters in a different color, okay? It's just easier. You don't really have, then you know where to place your letters. It just gives you a focal point. If you plan to put your letters somewhere else or your words, then just chalk around that. I just think it's faster and easier to just chalk the whole thing and then lay these back down. So that's what I like to do. My brother was born on Valentine. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, so they, for years, we celebrated them together. My nephew and it was my sister's first. Caitlin is my baby. Anyway, a little insight to our family. Okay, so now what you want to do is now this is clean, we're going to flip it over. And I think it'll just be easier to line it up this way. I am doing it upside down, so bear with me here. Upside down and backwards. Oh, I'm missing an S. Hang on. That's it right here. I gotta paint that. And this. I'm not missing it, I just didn't bring it over. Okay, while we're waiting, or while we're gonna do that, let's just get this all together. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? I hope you're good. Okay, I have these two tiny little pieces that need to be painted white. Actually, I'm not even going to paint them white. We're going to use just because it's faster. And I just have my Sharpie paint marker. I'm going to do like 2 coats. Maybe 3. But that way I don't have to dig out my paint and a brush and all the things. It's so tiny. This is one of the extra large ones that you buy kind of on their own. That's funny. So many of you have birthdays on Valentine's Day or have people you know that have birthdays. Hi, Jan. Hey, Jan, my version of fact checking you was talking to my husband about ChatGPT. He said, I've been saying that. And I've been telling you that they use too much energy and blah, blah, blah. So there you go. That's my fact check, Jan. Now I'm going to do some more reading on it. Okay, we need our apostrophe and our S. That was, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Jan enlightened me a little bit on the energy that ChatGPT uses yesterday on the live, and I did not realize. And there you go. Okay, I'm going to put this S in here. Now, if you don't want to mess with these little tiny letters, you can just do it like this, right? I just think it gives it a little more dimension, looks cute. Making your own appetizers. Nice. I am making, this is nothing exciting, but I'm basically, I got hummus and pita chips and my friend's bringing some stuff, and I'm also going to do like those, not sliders, because sliders I feel like are hamburgers, but the Hawaiian bread with the ham and the Swiss. I bought ham and turkey, so just little finger sandwiches. We probably won't eat a lot. We like to play games and maybe have a cocktail or two, so we will do that. We won't eat a lot. Okay, here we go. Now we got our Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate it. I felt like it was casual, but it gave me a little festive vibe. Okay, I'm gonna need, I don't know if I need black out again. let's just dry this and put it on here. And then we'll work on the next thing. See, you guys thought I was done. I am not. I got a whole thing planned. Okay, so then I'm just going to take my wood glue, whoops, use a lot less than that, and just set it on top of the words. And using my already chalked words as a guide. So this part is optional, obviously. My thumb is bad today, you guys. Probably because I was out doing all those boxes. Tell me if you have a New Year's resolution. I haven't really thought about it. I have some new things planned for the new year, which I'm excited to share with you guys at some point. But I don't know if I have a New Year's resolution. All right, how stinking cute is this little thing? How cute is this? All right, we're going to set this aside. I think this is adorable. Plus, we have our 3 hearts. We are going to grab our balloons. So I already painted these. You're welcome. So these are more cutouts that you can get on my Etsy site. I always say that. I did this for you. You're welcome. So, and it is going to pair with this transfer. It's a size G, okay? And they're just these fun balloons. No resolutions. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to give these a quick little sand. They're going to come in these little sections here. If you get them from me. And I'm just smoothing out my paint. I did do a couple coats of white on this. And honestly, guys, on here and on the round I'm going to show you, I used house paint because I have it laying around and I figured I might as well use it up. And it's a great white. So nobody does resolution is to not make one. I even switched from Google to DuckDuckGo because I can turn it off on. Yeah, because Google's trying to compete with ChatGPT. So now they have their own, like, whatever, their own chatbot, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's wax these. And then we're going to do a little chalking on these. Oh, thanks, Ellen. I resolved many years ago to not make one, and I haven't. To me, I've been, how do I want to put this? So I've been in a, let's call it, I don't know what to call it, a self-improvement group for a lot of years, and done a lot of work on myself. And to me, resolutions seem trite. If you do them, great. If this is how you know, make yourself better, that's awesome. For me, you make them and then you don't do them, whatever. So I work a program, and for me, I use a focus word that helps me stay within that program. And I typically use the word joy just to kind of remind me with different things. I haven't picked one, and I don't always do it on the first. So for me, it's very, I do it, but I don't do it always on the first. Okay, so I'm very heavy-handed with my painting, always. So if you haven't seen me do this before, it's probably because my marker ran out and I didn't get one for a while. But you can go around the edges of your cutouts with a Sharpie paint marker and cover your mistakes if you want to keep it cleaner looking. So that's what I'm doing. This one's going to go over, whoops, this one's going over here. I still see. I'm just seeing if you guys had new comments. And I really, every time I get on here is when I realize, Nancy, it's time to change your contact out. Because I cannot see very well right now. So I'm just quickly kind of, it's easier to do it now than after I've chalked on it. So I'm just going to do this super quick. You don't have to do this. If your edges have a little white on them, it's not the end of the world. I think it just looks nicer if you do this. And I always paint over the top. I don't mean to, but. Oh, you're sick? My friend in Michigan was very sick also. Is it the flu, Jen? I'm good. I took my vitamin cocktail when I was traveling and the whole time we were in Michigan. So I feel like that kept me from getting sick for as many places as we were and people we were around and all the hugging and the whatevers. I feel like that helped me. But then I got home and I was like, I'm good now. I might take it again when we go back to school for a little bit and see how the kids are doing. Once I see that they're healthy, then I'll don't do it, but okay, last one. Sorry guys, I wish I was less messy when I painted. But it's not something that's going to happen, probably. Even with the brushes that are really better for it. Okay. Oh, gross. Jan, I have been feeling fine since I went to the rheumatologist, and he basically said, not fine. I mean, he gave me medicine and blah, blah, blah. But that if I had any more symptoms flare, that I should go have a biopsy done, and hopefully I am doing that tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, sorry. Hopefully I am doing that on Friday, because I had another little incident. I have this weird like rash on my chest here. Small this time, but so he wants to have it biopsy, but I didn't hear back from them. Cindy, I'm gonna see if I can remember it offhand. You guys, these are all out of order, so I'm really not sure what I'm lining up where. I'll know it when I see it. Here? Nope. Maybe this is the end. This is the end or near the end. My vitamin cocktail is, if you are healthy, and this is just from my dermatologist. If you are healthy and you're going to be around some not so healthy people or just around a lot of people, 1 time a day I take 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, 50 milligrams of zinc, I think. Let me think. 50 milligrams of zinc. What else? There's like 4 things. 600 milligrams of lysine, I think it is. And maybe 500 milligrams of this vitamin it's just called NAC. It starts for something. It starts, I don't know what, it stands. It doesn't start for anything. It stands for something long. I don't know the name of it, but it's NAC is what he called it. Let's see, zinc, vitamin C, NAC, and lysine. I think that's what it is. Okay, then this one goes in the center. Okay, I'm going to make sure those stick, and then I should be able to just lift and line these up. Perfect. Okay, easy. So that's what I take. Mainly, this time I didn't take the lysine or the NAC. I only took the vitamin C and the zinc once a day. But if you're sick, he says take it 2 times a day. So there you go. Okay, we are going to, how am I going to do this? Okay, I'm going to take all the balloons that are, let's see, you'll see. I can't even describe what I'm doing here. I'm going to do these in sections so I can peel them off. The balloons that are basically a mostly silkscreen, I'm going to do all in red. And the outline I'm going to do in of the balloons and the, what do you call it, strings of the balloons, I'm going to do in black. Is basically what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do red first because it's going to be easier. You always, if you can, do your black last because it will overpower any color if you get it in the wrong spot. It's way easier to do your black last. Okay, now these 3 are separate, so I'm going to do these 3, but this is what it looks like. And then we're just going to make our way across. Okay? Now you could always, you know what, I'm going to do the ends. You can do this however you like. This is just the way I want to do it. I'm keeping with the red, black, and white theme. These 2 are by themselves, so I'm going to do this one. Thanks for the sprinkle. Appreciate you. And then we're going to do this in black. And lift these up. Thank you for all the hearts. You guys are awesome. Okay, and then we just have 3 sections of balloons. So these are all together. So let's see if I can do this together here. All the red part. And let's see, all the way to here. And I'm working like this because you don't want your paste to dry in the silk screen. It is water soluble and it will dry a little bit. This isn't an open stencil. It is a silk screen. So I try to work in small chunks and relatively quickly. Or if I can't, then I will lift the transfer a little bit here and there so that it doesn't, the paste doesn't dry in that silk screen. And this might be a large chunk, so we'll see how it goes. I know I have another deep multi-tool. I wish I just grabbed that instead. This, I think, would look, this heart balloon transfer, I think would look really cute on one of those long pillows. A lumbar pillow, I guess it's called. All right, cute. And you can even paint in some of those balloons pink if you like. I just wanted to do it this way. All right, wait, somebody said what? Oh, I see. She asked me my vitamin cocktail. I already told you that. Now this is going to stop here, so I'm going to start. I should do right to left here. I actually don't know if we'll stay up till midnight. Do you guys stay up till midnight? It kind of depends on how much fun we're having. We always have fun, but it's not super important to me to stay up till midnight, so. All right, almost done chalking. Well, I always get it all over my hands. But I think the reason why I don't get it on my clothes is because I do keep the baby wipes handy, and I tend to try to clean my hands quite a bit. But I don't know. I watch some people and I'm like, how did she do all that and got 0 on her hands? Like, I don't get. To me, that doesn't seem like real life. Okay, let's get this one. I feel like I'm pushing my luck here with this paste. Okay, last set after this. Pull this one up. So cute. You guys, this is going to be adorable. This is going to be an adorable craft. Also, do you sit when you craft? Because I think standing helps. Once I got this table, it goes up and down. I could sit at it, but I never do. I always just come in here and stand. And then, you know what's annoying is my watch will be like, it's time to stand up. I'm like, I have been standing this whole time. Not that I care what my watch says, but it's just kind of irritating when it says that. Okay, we're going to get the black part done. Hi, Pat Hill. Freezing rain going on right now. Supposed to get 3 to 5. Oh, gross. I am so sorry. I will not even tell you what our weather is going to be like. I'm telling you, Texas is the winters are not bad. But it's funny, living in Texas, I think I've had more snow days in Texas than I ever did in Michigan. We almost always have one. I think there's only been a couple of years where there were no snow days, and that's just because we get a little bit of ice and then the whole place shuts down. Like, nobody goes to work. No, it's not just school. It's like everything. Which I do not mind. Okay, let's pull this up. Okay, now this you're going to clean in your sink with water, just like I did the other one. Let me lay it in my drawer here. And I'm going to just spray it so it'll be a little easier to clean later. Tell me again, I don't know if I knew this, Pat Hill. What was her surgery about? God is good. I'm glad all the time. Even when we think it's not. He's got a plan for us that we don't always know what it is. Hi, Barb Green. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. You know what I mean by seeing you, but you know what I mean. Okay, guys, let's get our whole thing put together now. I'm trying to clean up my hands with a messy wipe. How's everybody doing? All right, the keyword is whatever I said it was, balloon. And tonight is the last day for free shipping. Free, completely free, guys. A lot of times they do, like subsidized shipping where it's like $5 off, $5 shipping. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, so this side of my round, we did this a long time ago. We're going to do the back so I can just flip it around. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to dry these. And I labeled these. Maybe I want to paint those in. Now that I'm seeing white on white, now that I'm seeing the white on white, I'm kind of thinking maybe I want pink. Oh, thank goodness. That's wonderful to hear. Wonderful news. Let me see if I have a pink Sharpie marker real quick. Green, blue, blue. I know I have pink. Got purple. Okay, this is annoying. Annoying. I think I need pink. I got white, orange, any color I look for, it's going to be like, oh, here we go. Here's pink. Let's see. I think I just want a little pop of color here. It doesn't even have to be all of them. But I'm thinking it's way too much white. We're going to do some in pink. And you could use paint. My Sharpie markers are pretty quick to use. Maybe this one. This way we have a mixture of white in here, but not as many as there were. You guys know I'm visual, so I've got to see it. Once I see it, then I know. And we'll do maybe this one. Happy New Year! How are you? Let's see. I think we'll do this one. And these. Just trying to see which ones I want. I may end up doing all of them. But I think I want some white. I want this one. It's almost like I want the outer edges. this one. All right. Now I think we can glue it all together. Maybe one more over here too. We're going to do this one too. What do you guys think? Was this a good decision? I think it was too much white. I like the pink. All the strings are black. Alrighty. Okay, so now all I have to do is map it out the way I want it. We're going to get our little Valentine's Day deal down here. I actually have some of these that I might do up top. I don't know where we're going to put those. We're just going to leave them there for now. And then we're going to tuck these under. Like this. We'll worry about these stray ones later. All right. See, now I'm totally rethinking my bow, but it's fine. We're just going to go with this for now. Okay. We got this mapped out. So I'm going to start with this one in the center, glue it down. Thank you. I thought so too. I think it needed a little something. And this one. So this round is the rustic round. I didn't say this. This is the rustic round from my shop. I just painted it white. So if you type the word balloon and you see this in the cart link as brown, it started out brown. I like using it because it's got the hole in it already. It just makes it easier to just hang a string from it. Or just put it on the wall, depending. Okay, now what I'm thinking is these need a little boost underneath. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you like it. What am I doing? So that this is just little pieces, but so they're glued to something like that. Okay, so we're going to start with gluing this here. This is just a little piece of MDF that will be the exact size. And then we're going to put some glue here and here. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. We're going to want glue here and here. I'm just eyeballing it. It's just going to give it a little more support. So I've got everything on an angle and these are thin. And then we're going to put this like that. So put some glue here, here, and here. you, Deborah. I'm glad you like these. But now I'm thinking, I decided, my bow's already made, but now I'm thinking it's going to be the wrong color. So I don't really want to use it. What I want to use, I think, is like black and white. Because what I have is this. What do you guys think? This was the bow that I already had made, and I was going to put on here. Too much red. I feel like it's too much red. Let me see if I have black and white somewhere. Hang on. I do. We have options. But then I have to make a bow, which wasn't the plan. So I have plain old black and white buffalo check. Do you like the red? Or should I make just a messy bow with the buffalo plaid? And maybe make it a little smaller. I'm thinking the buffalo plaid. You guys chime in. I have this one, and then I have this one with the brown, which I don't think I want to use. I think we'll just do this. I know there's a delay. Add the black and white to it. Maybe, you are making me all out of my Valentine. You are making me get out all my, you gotta do it. It's so fun. You know what, guys? You know I just love to craft. It can be any season. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just get it out and do it. I like the plaid, black and white. I agree. And you know, I was originally thinking that it wasn't going to be, but now I'm thinking it is. I'm just going to do a generic messy bow. I wish I had my whatever these are called, fabric scissors. Hey, I did those pretty even. Now we could just do black and white, or I could take this apart and add a couple to it. Should we do that? I think that's what, could you put that? See, here we go. Great minds think alike. How about we do this? Red, black. Should I do red, black, black? Or should I do, or should I do all red and then all black on top? We're just going to see what this looks like. I still think this is going to end up being too red. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of red. And then the rest, then do the black on top like this. So that the red is a little, because red can be very overpowering. Where's my, hold please. Hang on, I always have zip ties like right here. So they either got knocked over. Here we go. I'm thinking this is going to be better. I'm thinking this is better. Hi, Charlene. How are you? We're right at the end here. we go. Get this all in. What do you guys think? Just a little bit of red behind it. Peeking through. I love it when a plan comes together here. Even though I didn't plan this part. I actually thought, oh good, I have a bow done. I don't even have to make one. I got this little piece here in the center. Do I want that on there? No, how about this? No, we'll just do this. Hold, please, while I get this the way I want it. My problem is, you know I don't do too many bows, you guys. Almost none. But I felt like this needed it. All right, and what we're going to do is glue it on. Now, would you glue it under? Would you glue it under the hanger? I think I'm going to glue it under the hanger. I'm really just not much of a bow person, but this seemed like it needed it. Something right. Yes, I got you, Jan. I got you. That's coming up. We're just waiting on old Drippy McGrew over here to get done. What do you guys think? All right, I am loving it. We're just going to glue this in the center, and then what I'm going to do is take one of my extra hearts and put it right there in the center. And then we have a couple of these little ones. Maybe I'll put them there. Could put them there. Maybe like that. Just like so. We're just got about, I don't know, another minute under the hanger. Love it. One of the extra hearts. That's, you guys, great minds think alike. This is exactly what I was thinking. Wasn't even planned. Thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. I thought about getting a Bodabragen, but I don't make bows, so I'm good. Could you put oh yeah, I'm going back and looking at comments here. Okay. I'm just waiting on this to start like dripping a little bit. That's all I'm waiting on. We got to add some glue to it. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Welcome to my page. Happy almost New Year. I guess if Jay's home, that means we're going to be watching the game earlier than planned. Oh, here it goes. There is a little bit of glue coming out. Come on now. So like I said, guys, last day for free shipping. Don't forget to enroll in the Perks program so that you can get all of these products for 30% off. Me too, Charlene. Me too. But it was too much red for what we were doing. So I decided to go another way. That's what we decided. This Ryobi. It's like 1,000 degrees right on the tip. No, I don't. Well, because Charlene, because Cindy asked because Jace had to work today and we were going to watch it delayed. That's why. So don't spoil it. We're about to go watch it. We actually, for Christmas, we decided to get oh, there we go. There we go. For Christmas, we decided to get a new TV that we're going to mount on the wall. So I'm guessing we're going to watch it on that. All right, guys, here is our bow. Here's our door round. Whoops, I forgot we didn't glue these on. These I'm going to use wood glue. Hang on. This one I put here. And we'll just put that here. Why not? Well, that's good. It's all right. We may not watch it after about 5 minutes. We'll see. All right, guys, what do you think? I think it turned out so cute. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I finished exactly on my time. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.